Yeah, I've been in the mood to, kick a little something, so I'm gonna just drop another video today, man. You know, something that I found out that we really need to start doing as men, man. We need to stop being so passive, man. We need to stop waiting for this to happen, waiting for that to happen, waiting for this to happen. You know what I mean? You gotta go out there, you gotta get it, man. You know? In societies in the past, man, men were traditionally hunters, right? Meaning they had to go seek their prey. If they didn't go out and they didn't catch none, people would just starve. The tribe would just starve. So basically, they had to make moves and they had to go out and they had to go get it. You know what I mean? The rabbit wasn't just gonna come into their camp and lay down for them, you know? So basically, the big problem in this day and age is, in this age of feminism, the school systems done pretty much saved the leadership advice for the women, man. And, men were pushed on the back burner and, men were taught to be subservient to women. But in reality, man, God gave you the authority as a man and you're supposed to step up and you're supposed to take charge with it. So, you really got to sit back and analyze your life, man. You really got to sit back and think, am I being passive in my ways or am I being active? Am I actively pursuing what those things that I need to get? Say, for example, you say, oh, I'm not making enough money. But then what are you doing to make more money? Are you just sitting there, working that same job, doing the same old routine, just hoping one day your boss will get you a raise? Or you studying hard, putting your application out there, trying to make moves, to step it up? If you want it, you gotta go get it, man. If you out there, you single and you ain't really getting the level of attention that you want from these women, what are you doing about it? Are you just gonna sit back, feel sad about it, and then do absolutely nothing? Or are you gonna get in that gym, work out, put some sharp clothes on, splash some cologne on, and get out there in the fields and go meet you a woman? What you gonna do, man? Like just about everything in life, man, I found out that if I really wanted it, I had to go get it, man. Occasionally you'll have things come to you, but you're gonna get much better quality, and you're gonna get more of what you really want if you go out there and get it. So as a man, you can't really sit back and be passive, So what I want you to do, man, you really gotta sit back and analyze your life. And you really gotta think, are you a passive dude or are you actively making moves? And here's another little signal to tell you which one you are, If you can sit back and have a conversation with somebody, and the majority of your conversation is about what other people are doing, whether it be celebrities, whether it be, the person down the block, the person in your office, If that's the majority of your conversation, other people's business, man, you a passive dude. You know what I mean? A man that's active, he can spend all day talking about the things he's doing, because he's making moves, he's living life, so he can reflect that in his conversation. So basically, man, if you ain't got no business about yourself, go get some. Otherwise, you're going to sit back and look on your life and realize you wasted a whole bunch of it, man. Things ain't just going to come to you, man. You got to go out there, you got to get it. On that note, peace, and God bless.